and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Hen and this is Crafting from the Broom Closet. And today I'm not going to be doing any crafting on camera, but I may show you at the end some things I've made with the stuff I have to show you today. So I believe in crafting on a budget, and a lot of my stuff that I buy for crafting is dirt cheap, but sometimes I get stuff for free. And there's going to be a mixture of stuff here today. I don't go into the shopping centre, the city centre, very often. So when I do, I try to go to my favourite shops up there and get some bits and bobs. So that's what I did this week. I also went to Home Bargains, which is one that I can walk to really easily. And I also went to a local, it calls itself a community shop, rather than a charity shop, because it's not for one charity. It donates money to different charities. So let's start with the charity shop first. And I picked up this ball of yarn, which I thought was quite unusual. And I can't remember if I paid £1 or 50p for it, but I thought it would be really cool for like closures on things. But you can also stretch it out and have it as a mesh. And it's just got these different tones of blues and greys in it. I just thought it'd be cool. And like I said, I can't remember if I paid £1 or 50p for it. But whatever, it was cheap and I thought it was pretty awesome. So I picked that up. That was the first thing I picked up. Then I went to Home Bargains and I got some card magnets because I want to make some cards. I want to go back to my my history of where I started many years ago. So I bought some craft paper, craft colour ones, the brown, and some white ones. And these are 99p or £1 for a pack of 10. So I picked up a few packs of them. And at the end of this, I'm going to show you some cards I've made with other things that I bought today. Next stop along the way, and one of my favourite places to shop, would be the Works. And in the Works, I picked up, I think there was something else. I can't remember. Or maybe it was just these two bits. I picked up a designer pad that was reduced from £2 to £1. It's a Christmas one, but a lot of the pages in it don't shout Christmas to me. So, although they, I don't think that shouts Christmas. Some of them do. Obviously, the ones that say Christmas. But I don't think they necessarily shout Christmas to me, so they could be used at other times of the year. But yeah, so I picked up that. That was only £1 for some designer paper, 6x6. I should put it up this way so you can see it better. So, I suppose there's some snowflakes in there. But again, to me, it doesn't really shout Christmas, that one. That one certainly doesn't shout Christmas. It's just a sprig of greenery. That one maybe with the word joy. But I thought that was all right for £1. I have to say, I used to buy their paper blocks a lot in there, and I've got quite a few of them. And they were much thicker and cheaper. These are quite thin. They're slight. I mean, yeah, they're paper, whereas the ones I've bought before have been more like cardstock. But I mean, for £1, it's not bad at all. They're pretty, see. But yeah, so I picked up one of them, and I picked up some foam pads. They're quite thin foam, tiny little squares, and they're £1. If I bought more from there, but I can't see anything else. And yeah, so there you go. So it looks like it's just them two pieces. £1, £2 total. So what have I spent so far? £1, Right, I mean, I bought 6 packs of the cards in total, so 6, 7, 8, £8.50. £8.50. Then I went into Flying Tiger and I picked up these 2 items. So we've got a flower garland and a pack of stickers. So the flower garland is like a stiff felt flower garland. It's got bubbles on it, which I'll probably remove because I don't like bubbles. You've got a few different coloured flowers on there, pinks and blues, and then you've got these like yellow leaves. And then you've got the twine. So I can make something of that. I'll probably take it apart and use it. I don't think I'll use the little pom-poms on it though. But that was £1. It was £1, reduced to £1. Put that back in the case. And then we have these stickers. And the reason I picked these up is because of the inside it. I don't know why I picked it up, to be honest with you. It was only £1. I quite like the actual booklet. There's some cute little stickers in there. Flowers and the bows and the butterflies and bees and stuff. But, these could go in your journaling. Most of these could go in journaling. But I was looking everywhere for some stamps. For some reason, it's really hard to find stamps at the moment. But what I did find in this, you got the alphabet in here. You got a few pages of it, I think. Oh, just the 2 pages. But there's 2 of each letter, yeah. So I could use the stickers to make sentiments. So I'm going to be doing that. That's mainly what I bought that for. It's quite expensive. But these also they look like washi tapes. These stickers are not, because they're not see-through, but they're quite cute. They're just little strips. And then you've got some cute little round ones there. But that was £1. I don't know how much of it I'll use. I like the cover with the embossed butterfly. I might cut that out. That's pretty cool. And then Poundland. And I got all this from Poundland. Pretty sure the tweezers were from Poundland. So I've got a set of tweezers, which I thought could be handy. Something I don't actually own, but I thought could be handy. So they were £1, obviously. Then I found some sentiment stickers in Poundland, and I'm missing one. There is another one around somewhere. I thought I brought up from downstairs, and now I don't know where I put it. But yeah, so they're pretty much happy birthday. In different varieties. There's a couple on there like with love and made with love and thank you. There's a thank you one. Let's celebrate. But yeah, so 2 packs for £1, and there is another pack, and like I said, I'm not sure where I've put it. I thought I brought it up a few minutes ago, but I don't know where I've put it. But, so they were £1 for 2 packs, so that's another £4 on £2 on them, plus that's £1. Pound on that, £1 on the bunting. So what are we up to? Not a lot. And then I got some black card. These were from Poundland. 15 sheets of A4 black card. You can't argue with that because most places you'll get 10 sheets and you'll pay more than £1. So I thought that was a good price. 15 sheets for £1. Then we get to the expensive shop. But when I say expensive, it really isn't. Let's move them out of the way, I don't need them. So, the range. And this is everything I bought from the range. Let's move that. So, I bought these twines in a red and a lilac. They had other colours. I got red and lilac, and they were £1 each. So that's a good price, isn't it? It's quite a lot of twine on there. They're £1 each. I got the burlap blooms. So just little different sizes of burlap flower blossom shapes. They were £1. I got this pad that on there it says £1.29, but I paid 50p for it, and it's a coloured card. And I showed you one I bought from there before that was marble effect. This is more like paint splatter effect, I guess. But yeah, so that was 50p. I checked my receipt just a little while ago, and that was only 50p. Bargain. This pad, I like this. Now, they do all sorts of pads in there. They're 30 by 30s for the same price, $3.99. And yes. Some of the pages I'm not so sure about, but some of them are just darn gorgeous. So you've got that compass one there. You've got two, I think you have two of everything. You got this one, it's pretty. I don't know if you can see it all. I can't get all of it in, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So there's two of them. And then you've got like this cloud and moon, I guess. Yeah, clouds and moons. Oh. And they're all printed on both sides. So you've got basically marble effect on the other side. Like potion bottles. And then you've got these beautiful scenes. So you've got that one there. That one there. Like this, as I said, they're all like the marbly effect on the other side. Different colours, different patterns. That one there. They're just so magical. And I like my magical stuff, so I had to get that. So there's two of each page. Then you've got this one, which is like candles and cauldrons and witches' hats and witches' brooms. Pretty cool. Definitely my thing. And then you got these ones, which I thought were awesome. So you got the owl, the deer, the unicorn, and let me lift that up so you can see. The unicorn and the dragon. How cool are they? So two of each of them. And then we've got this one with like moths and moons and towers and all sorts on. And then we've got this one I'm not so keen on. So you've got the butterfly being released from a jar. I don't know what's going on down there. I think that's meant to be a hand, but I think that may be AI, because that's not a normal hand shape. Unless it's two hands, it could be two hands. I don't know what's going on down there, though. There's definitely not the right amount of fingers, and they look a bit stubby. Probably AI. Unfortunately, you can't avoid it nowadays. And then you've got a witch, I guess. I think she's a witch. Or genie, I'm not sure. And that's it. But look how beautiful the backs are. And a bonus in here. So I get this cardboard and a back cover. Extra. So that's everything I paid for. Now this is where we get onto the stuff I got for free. So let me put everything to the side to give myself space, because I'm going to need it. Now, if you live in the UK, this is an option for you too. I don't know about other places in the world, but in the UK, This is 100% an option for getting free crafting materials. Wallpaper samples. So, as someone that worked in a wallpaper shop, I can tell you for absolutely nothing, this is okay. In fact, someone that worked in a wallpaper shop, I would rather you take a sample of the sort of size I've taken here than just tear off a corner. And I'll explain why in a minute. But yeah, I mean, I may have got a bit carried away. I did get them from more than one store. But I've got quite a few. So, I've got this one that's lovely, leaves and birds, and I think there's flowers, and I think there might be butterflies on here somewhere as well. I can't see it. In fact, this is a good example of wallpaper that I can show you why we like you to take a decent size. See this? See how it's been torn at the bottom here by the previous person that tore it, and it's left a big chunk like that? As someone that tidied up the wallpaper department in her shop, I'd just tear that off and throw that in the bin, because we're expected to leave it looking nice and neat and tidy at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, I'd go along and have to tear off all these bits that you left behind because someone's torn a corner like that. So yeah, you can take a decent size. And if you were actually putting it on your wall, you need a decent size to see what it looks like. And yes, there is a moth on here, because I've just seen the edge of one. Yeah, so you've got bluebells and there's the moth. So. But yeah, so that is one piece of wallpaper. But I didn't just get one. I've got quite a few. And I picked ones that I thought I could use. So I've got, this is going to take me a while to get through them all. Let's go. So we've got this one, which is like a, I think it looks like a watercolour, but in pearlescence. And it's just pretty flowers in blues and greens. I really don't have enough space to spread this all out. But yeah, so, and like I said, take a reasonable amount. Because if you was testing it out on your walls, you need a decent amount to see what the pattern would look like. Honestly. And no one even blinked at me doing this. This one, I didn't take such a big amount. I think this was already torn off by someone else. So I just picked it up. But yeah, so that's a lovely big pink blossom. So how can these be used? You can use them to cover the front of your journal if you're making journals. You can use them as pages in your journals. And in my case, I'm going to be using them to make cards. So there's that one. All right, so take a few at a time. I've got this lovely tartany one. So I wanted something masculine. So yeah, there's a tartany one. I've got this one that's like a oriental cherry blossom, I think. Love the teal colour in the background, the dark teal, and then the white flowers. Beautiful. Here's another masculine one. This was from the kids section. But it's just planes and clouds. And that, again, that really nice dark blue. So even if I cut out the aeroplane, I've still got all this extra bare bit that I can use elsewhere. Waste not, want not. I've got this lovely pinks and greys and green cloudy effect one. I just thought that was fantastic. I can't see how much you can see, but yeah, so that one. I got lots. It's going to take me a little while to get through them all. Right, let's see what else I've got. That lovely sort of like, I don't know what you call it, abstract flowers. Abstract flowers in blue. Pretty. I got this lovely sort of like Wedgwood or French. I don't know. It's really pretty. Just reminds me of Wedgwood plates or the French bedroom look, French boudoir. Just a simple one there with some flowers on. But this one's textured, so you get some texture into your crafting. That's quite pretty, quite simple but pretty. This one's got similar sort of flower, similar look to it, but you've got some other colours in it, and this one has no texture, so this is just a flat one. But if you want, you could fussy cut this. I probably won't because it looks too fussy to fussy cut, but you could. Then we get things like this, which is just a nice green tone textured paper. Oh, there's still so more to go through. This came from the kids section again. I just thought it was cute. And it's these little bunny rabbits in among the flowers. I'm definitely making a card out of these. They've even got little balloons. Look, how cute are they? So that's from the kids section again. I think that was from Dunelm. So they either came from Dunelm or the range. These papers. We've got another one that is a textured, quite basic background paper. But it's sort of like in pinky and pinks and greens, sort of salmonese and green. Thought that was quite pretty. One we've got some big dark blossoms here. So yeah. Yeah, I thought that was lovely because I like things like that. I'm gonna have to roll them all back up again in a minute. And I've got this dark green one with a bit of gold and again a texture one. Another sort of dark. This one's grey and sort of golden coloured textured. Almost looks like plaster. There's that one. I've got this one. It's got a few different colours on it. Open up. So you've got the oranges and the yellows and the blues. This one would be better for fussy cutting, because it's quite big flowers that would be easy to cut. Fussy cut. Why can't I talk today? Not cussy cut. Fussy cut. So yeah, so you got some yellows and some oranges, blues. Like that one. I've got more. I'm not even anywhere near there yet. I've got this one. This one's adorable. So we've got a dormouse. I think it's a dormouse. It's a mouse. Field mouse, maybe. On top of that looks like cow parsley. Mushrooms. A little hedgehog among the crocuses. Dragonfly. Possibly a wren. I don't know. It's a bird of some sort. There's a snail up here. I'm not sure what plant that is. I'm not very good at plants. A wabbit. A wabbit, yes. A bee. Butterfly, squirrel. So they're really cool. They're quite big though, so I don't know how I would incorporate those into cards, because obviously the cards are only so big. But I do like these because I'm using the craft colour card. I needed something that went with them as well. So there's another texture one that's green and gold. It's different to the other one. You've got greens and golds in there. And this is very much like one we saw before that was green but with pink tones, whereas this is more green with like yellowy tones. Again, textured. This is from the kids section. And you've got some really cute butterflies and rainbows and flowers on there. This one's definitely one that could be easily fussy cutted. They've been rolled up so long now they won't stay flat. Yes, you've got different butterflies, the rainbows, little flowers. It's quite cute. What else have I got? You've got this one. Oh, it's got your pink blossoms. You've got little frogs. Frogs. There, you can see that. And dragonflies. I just thought that was very cute. And we've gone a bit more neutral here, and we've got just a grey and white floral one, but again textured. I'm getting there. That's a slightly different one than the last one we saw with the beige and the animals. But we've got on here, we've got a bird, we've got some mushrooms. That's a badger, but I've cut it off. I ripped it at the wrong place. More mushrooms, badger, and a squirrel. I'm having to turn it round sideways so you can see it. But yeah, that's quite nice, neutral. Looks like there was a rabbit. I don't know. I didn't rip it. See, I didn't rip enough off to see the whole pattern. Unfortunately. Some of them were already ripped off and I just picked up what someone else had ripped off. Then we've got to go for these really cute little simple flowers. They're really cute. They're all different colours and types of flowers, look. But, you know, really simple. And we've got another one that's got little cute things on. So we've got a little cute hedgehog sitting on a mushroom. There's a bird. Butterflies on a mushroom. Ladybirds. Another bird on strawberries. Bumblebee on strawberries. And just a cluster of, just really cute. Really cute. So I think I'm getting near the end. So this is similar to the blue one at the beginning. It's sort of that abstract flower type thing. And this one's got a bit of purpley plummy colour and a bit of the beige in it. And last but not least, we have a very neutral herringbone pattern, again with texture. So I'm going to make some stuff out of these, and I'm going to come back and show you in a little while what I've done. Obviously, it'll be seconds for you, but it'll be in a little while for me. See you soon. So here we go, just a few little cards I've put together. So I got this one. So that's just using a sticker. Using the cloudy marbly paper there, some craft paper, the rabbit and flower wallpaper. So that's wallpaper, some craft paper, the sticker, and that's mounted on some of this wallpaper again with the sticker and on 3D foam, so it's raised. How cute. These are all blank on the inside. I did a Father's Day one here, just using the tartan paper. A little bit of this paper to create a border. I used some of my paper I got from Temu for another border. That is just some white paper that I printed out on and then went over with a gold pen, and I used a bit of ink to stain it to make it look more weathered. Really simple, that one. This one's a little bit more complicated. So I've got that same paper as the background border, and then I went for the purpley abstract flower wallpaper. I used some of the what do you call it, burlap flowers. Again, that paper border, happy birthday dear friend sticker, and that's mounted as well onto the foam. And then this one, which is probably the most complicated one, it looks really plain and simple, stay there, but it's actually a little one that you do that too, so it stands like so. So basically I just scored the card diagonally. This is gold pen that I've gone around the edges with. Cut out the triangles, so I cut out the square. It's not quite square. Cut out the square and then cut it diagonally, stuck them down. And then I layered a sticker with some of the wallpaper and some white card here. And then put that up on the foam. So there you go. Really cool cards, mostly using wallpaper. I've got lots more to make. See you soon. Bye bye.